Beast and Beast Toys here coming at you. Gonna do an opening of a 182, not General, but Clayton Hawk Abernathy with MMS mobile system. So, obviously, same as the HMS, but the Joe version, and much like the original, there was the original Joe version of the HMS, or MMS, sorry. It was the Joe version. There was no HMS, sorry. I'm getting it off. Anyway. Get this puppy out. And it's like hanging up on this stuff. There we go. I guess I should have opened the other end. Well, I guess I'll do that on my other one. Alright. Joe instructions. Nice. Yep. I worry about the little white things. Need this. I want it. So, got 2 of these today from Amazon. We're going to crack it open and set it up anyway. I can't really put it on my shelf. I have a shelf that has my vamps. I have 2 shelves with vamps on it, but the problem I'm going to run into that I'm worried about essentially is they don't have a lot of room on them. So kind of here to my right, it's a fixture. Actually got that from a Finish Line that closed in the mall that I used to work in, actually, years and years ago. This mall is no longer open. As a matter of fact, they've been remodeling it, they're going to reopen it as something else. Anyway, so I have this fixture, and it has a handful of shelves, and they fit Joe's, on top I have a hiss and a rattler, but on the bottom, or the middle rows, I've got, this side I have a ferret and a vamp, a ferret, a stinger, and an HMS, as a matter of fact, pulling behind it. Fits about perfect there. And then, on the other side, I have a vamp. So that's what I'm saying. I got a vamp and some stuff hooked up over there. I think I have my 2 vamps on one shelf. That's what I was trying to think of. There's a reason why I don't have it set up the way that I should, but at any rate, there's not really any spots there. That's the downside. So, alright. Clayton Hawk Abernathy. So yeah, not General Hawk, but Clayton Hawk, the original 13 Hawk. I do like this piece. I got a feeling that eventually I'll be able to grab a couple more of these at a cheaper price. I really feel like that's the case. But I like the Army Green Joe stuff anyway. The original 13 figures. Obviously, this piece. Obviously this piece. I like this piece, but I do like the Army Green. I think it's got a good touch too, which is kind of cool. I do appreciate that. So, let's see. There's a lot of blast effects. You get the same missile blowing off from the ground, missile in the air effect, another missile on the ground, shorter missile in the air effect. Let's get this piece on. It's kind of do a lot of pushing on this piece. Be careful. There. Whew. There's my fingers in the middle there. And then of course we can put on the missiles. They got a little black, different, black tip with the green And again, like I said, these are pretty cool, so I'm really digging this piece. And man, I left that red spot right there. The mark trying to push that on. Well, gotta make sure to get it on there good so it don't fall off and things of that nature. But she's coming along. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna, or maybe move one of those vamps from off that particular shelf to a different place, maybe where I can display this. That's what I want to do. But yeah, I'm going to have to push this piece in too. Now that one's much, much, much easier. Nope. I put it in the wrong place. Ooh. There we go. And got the little hatch over the controls. I want you to put on. And then essentially it's just our man Hawk here. Hawk Tua, right? It's funny how that whole thing died down, hadn't it? Alright. Got that part taken care of. Stick them instructions down here. I like the original guns. I like these that they made, like the cartoon guns. And then it comes with, this is a good gun. I liked it as a kid on the smaller versions. I think it was Duke had that gun, and of course M16, super popular back in the 80s. Man, I'm telling you, M16, that's the stuff right there, folks. I'm telling you, M16 was the big deal back in the 80s. It was a dang machine gun. It was an M16. I'm not joking. That was it. A-Team had them. All the Vietnam type movies. I mean, you got to remember in the early 80s, Vietnam movie stuff was easy to, I guess, produce, make, put on TV because it was far enough away from the war, but not far enough for people to forget some of the weapons and things of that nature. So that is one neat thing about that time frame and the M16 when you think about it. A lot in general, the Vietnam stuff just wasn't quite, people weren't quite completely had forgotten or over it, but they used a lot of those themes in TV shows, especially action adventure shows. And like I said, A-Team, they were, I believe, Vietnam veterans was the whole theme. So, all right, there's that one. I got one. I'll open another one. All right, so finishing up here, we got our Hawk. And sorry, I will show him off. Just trying to get my bearings here. There he is. Definitely has the look of an original Joe. As I said, the camo green is a very nice touch. And again, it's, for me, it brings back memories. And I didn't think this green looks a little better than the Ram green. The green on the, I wish they would have made the Battle Ram, that's He-Man. Wish they'd have made the Ram piece a little bit better, like color-wise. I don't think they quite got the color of this. There's like this Joe green. It's like the Army Jeep green and all that stuff from the day, so to speak. Now, but again, I do like, if that's not the case, I do like what they've gotten here and they've done so far. So, where is a knife sheath? Oh. Now, look at back here. Gun, holster. Oh, I like the angle, but then the knife sheath, that's what threw me off. Looks like you put this knife back here in the sheath. So I don't see anywhere else to put it, and I'm actually having a hard time getting it in there. I don't know if that's supposed to be a sheath, more as a clip, because there's no hole at the end. Let me hold it up. Nope. Dang it. Did Hasbro whiff on purpose on something here? Yeah, I don't see another place for it. And that would have been the best place, but we're not. Oh. God bless it. Right, look at that. Missed it. Right on there. Missed it. Alright, I don't really think this gun is meant. Well, I don't know that this knife is supposed to go on there, to be honest with you. Because here's my other thought. I think it's supposed to hold the clip to this. But again, old Hawk here, Hawk Tua here, doesn't have a spot to put it. So that's kind of the problem. It's almost like we got an M16 him. And but again, I like the submachine, just not. I think you gotta almost do it like this. But then this thing sticks way up high. I don't know that it was meant to stick up that high. What do they show on here? Anything special? No, not really. Submachine gun. I don't even have all this stuff on him, I don't believe. Well, I mean, if they did, it's the submachine gun, the one that goes in here. So really, I mean, it's kind of, would you really want to carry it around like that? I mean, I can put it back on. I was thinking I might turn it upside down, but it still sticks way up, and this thing will fall out. Now, I could potentially put this clip in here with this gun and make it work. But again, when I do that, I lose my ability to hold this knife. So, and it seems to fit in there okay. It's actually pretty snug in there. If the knife's snug in there, gotta think the clip's gonna be really snug or hard to get in there. So, at any rate, well, so here is our. I like this set, to be honest with you. I really do. I think it's a good, nice little set. Like, you know, the Hawk figure looks good. Reuse of the boots, I can tell from something. Not sure, but I can see it. So there you go. There's your Hawk. All geared up. You can move the visor up. Don't know that you can take off this headset, but you can definitely change your look on the visor. All right, kick it down though, because I got things to do with it. All right, well, there's your Hawk and MMS. Again, I like the set, pretty cool. I need to get on Pulse and cancel mine. So that's it, guys. That's short and sweet, sort of short, but again, exactly the same build as the HMS, sorry, except we got our Army Green. Joe painted MMS, and again, it looks really good. It's gonna go great with the vamp, with the hitch and everything. So you can hitch it up to the vamp, and it does work. So, all right, guys, there you go. There's your review of the MMS and Hawk, original Hawk, Colonel Hawk, Captain Hawk, whatever it was, something like that. Doesn't say on there, but just was one of those, I think. So, all right, guys, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, subscribe, get notifications of my videos. And as always, sorry, I got something in my eye, it's itching bad. And as always, thanks for watching with MMS and Hawk. I'm Beast and Beast Toys. We'll see you.